Hey, this is Steve Mackley again, Mackley Designer Portraiture and MasterTheImage.com. I just thought we had to have a little tutorial here on how to create some templates and how we use our templates here at our studio. So I'm going to open up a template I've kind of picked out here. This is one of our popular ones we use here at the studio, and it's called our Vintage Collection. And what I like to leave the templates on the DVD so you kind of see how we've applied the different things, and then just leave them intact and you can use them that way. But I have some pre-designed pictures that I picked out of a little senior we took, and I went ahead and marked my favorites with a yellow. So I'm just going to look at those right now. And for this template I need two horizontals and three verticals. One of the verticals kind of square, so we're just going to grab, and then this one right here would be a good square. So we're just going to open all those up right there, and I'm just going to reduce them down, and then just going to tile them so I can see them all, and then we'll match the zoom of this one right here so I can kind of see. That'll look about the same, and then we'll just let this one be full sized here, and I can just move this template right here around to capture what I want. So let me first put in these horizontal ones, and so I'll select on the image so that it's selected, and I'll do a Control All, and I'll copy that, and then I don't need that image anymore, so I'll get rid of it. Just click it off, and then come back to my template and just pick the layer that I want. I'll move it off and on. First off, before I do anything, let's these top four images you see right here, actually there's 5 here. This is from my previous collage that I made, and that's how we kind of make some color highlights in a black and white image. I'm just going to drag those down to the trash and get rid of those, because those are going to be different on this particular image. So now I'm just going to be working with these top ones, and I'm going to select this highlight, this first top right image here. It's a horizontal, and I'm going to let my cursor come right over here in the layers palette, and we're just going to drag. We're going to do a shift click on the layer, and it makes marching ants around that particular box that we're going to put this image into. And then if I do a shift control or command on the Mac V, it will paste into that particular image. Now if you come down here to the right and look on your layers palette, this is unlinked right here. We can link it, but it allows us, if the highlighter's on the image, we can actually do a free transpose, and we can move that around. We can shrink it down to kind of make it, kind of scoot her over a little bit right there. Keep her in that third, and that image is done right there. So now we can go back. Let's do our other horizontal image down here at the bottom. So we'll pick our horizontal image, click on it so that it's highlighted, Control All, Control or Command C to copy. We don't need that image anymore, so we can do a Control or Command W, or just click to get rid of that image. We're going to highlight that bottom image, and then do a Command or Control click on that layer, and it gives us the selection of that layer, the marching ants right around the selection. So again, Shift Control or Command V will paste into. Now this time this was a little small, And so I'll free transpose that, Control T, and I will fill that box up. Maybe pull that down just a little. Select that, and there it is. Now we have two vertical images. So one of these is extremely vertical, so I'm going to use probably the one that will fit into that a little bit better. Highlight that image, Control All, copy, and get rid of that image. Marching ants around that particular, paste into. Now you can also do edit up here, paste into right here. Can't remember those shortcut keys. Again, that image is a little small. Normally they're really big, but I'm using some pretty small images for the sake of this tutorial. Probably let her be a little bit higher in the, I like that a little bit better. Scoot her over just a little. Right there. Okay. Two images left. And we'll do this one. This one right here could be very easily rid of that. And then highlight that layer, paste into, Command and Control T, shrink that down a little bit. Now if you can't see the outside of your binding box, you can hit Control 0 and it will show you the edges of that. It will adjust that. Keep her a little bit higher up in the frame. I like those eyes right up on that third. I don't care too much about the headroom, I just want those eyes up there. And then our very last image that we have here. Marching ants around that one again. Paste into. Command or Control T, free transform. Pull her down just a little. Right there. And there you have it. And then we can double click on her name. She's thinking a little bit here. I love it when you have to sit and wait for something, especially during a tutorial. Okay. Her name is Natalie, Natalie. And there you go. That looks awesome. And that will conclude this tutorial.